listen. You've got nobody to hear you out. All you wanna do is scream and shout, but you don't shout, you don't even make a sound. Cause you're scared there's somebody around, and that's the sole reason that you fear. Cause you're afraid that someone will hear. Cause you're afraid that somebody's there, but even if they are, they sure as hell don't care. And you know your mother's always either sick or ill, buried to her knees and working those prescription pills. She don't get in no more, don't think I'm mentioning food. You're lucky if she even pays attention to you. She was the only one before Dad passed away that ever gave a fuck what you had to say. Now nobody's left, your life is getting so lame. That's why you stay in your room playing video games. In Jedi Knight's Academy you've got master droids. You're the champ at Tetris and asteroids. Half 1,000 achievements on Xbox Live, but nobody ever seems to recognize. Walk down the halls of school and they call you a freak, pushing you around just to make you feel weak, never even letting you have things your way. But all of that bullshit ends today. It ends today. It ends today. Listen to what I say. It ends today. All you need is one gun, one backpack, 100 bullets, a finger and a trigger and the balls to pull it. Trust in the power of your two hands. Ain't nobody gonna stop you from doing what you can. They've snapped your glasses, torn your clothes, given you scars and broke your nose, forced you into a state of seclusion. But now you'll have your retribution. So you enter through the doors of the school, not looking suspicious, acting real cool. But when the bell for the first period tolls, that's when it all unfolds. So you take the gun from your jacket sleeve, picture the glory you're about to achieve, walk into a classroom with a piece in the air and watch them all scream in terror. Then you open fire on all the students, make them all pay for being so abusive. All the jocks, the motorheads, sluts and geeks, the gangsters, emos, waste toys and dweebs. You always make sure to aim for the head, empty lead till they crack crimson red. And once enough people have paid for their sins, that's when the real hunt begins. So now you remember the reason you're here, to get payback for the ones who made you suffer in fear, to cause mayhem like you dropped a bomb. It's music to your ears once they raise the alarm. So you together dude who become you the worst, head to the locker room to get rid of him first. Watch his eyes full of fear as you point the gun, put a cap in his back once he starts to run, drag him into a stall as his expression gets cold, shove his hand into the toilet bowl, then continue onward. You've just begun, it's only first period, the day ain't done. You storm the halls, find the worst offenders, give them a lead reward once they try to surrender. This'll teach them all for acting so mean, like the 6'2" captain of the football team. You see him, he sees you, notices a gun and his face gets blue, tries to turn and run like a coward, but not before you give him a nice bullet shower. Appreciate the irony, go ahead and cover it. His blood paints the door of the locker he once shoved you in. Run down the halls with a smile on your face, not a student or faculty member is safe. And for a moment in the corner of your eye, you see the girl that shot you down 1,000 times, so you decide to return the favor right now. Knock her down to the ground, drop a barrel in her mouth, gently lick the tears off the face of that whore right before you splatter her fucking brains on the floor. You're almost done with what you came for, one shot away from beating the high score. So you open up the door, step into the light, put the piece to your temple, squeeze with all of your might. Your gray matter splatters and you're finally done. They'll have to analyze the shit for years to come. Psychologists will forever be scratching their heads, but none of that matters, you're already dead. None of it matters, no need to cry more. Congratulations, you just beat the high score.